I got a weapon mounted light on one of my carry weapons, and it's kind of a new one. It's by Streamlight, and it is the TLR-7 HL-X. And in this video, I'm going to go over with you why I decided to add a weapon mounted light to this particular carry weapon. I'll go over the specs and the features of this new light that Streamlight made. We'll compare it to the older version, the TLR-7A/X, and I'll also go over the holster options for this new light, whether or not it's worth it to get over the TLR-7A/X. And if you already have the old one, should you upgrade to this one, or is it not worth it? We're going to get into that all today in this video. Let's get to it. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you didn't already know, my name is Jay Costa. I'm just a red-blooded American patriot living behind enemy lines, some would say, here in the state of New Jersey. A lot of people in the comment section last time did not like that comment. If you don't like it, or you do like it, let me know why in the comment section down below. That comment section is wild down there sometimes, so check it out and let me know what you think about the content that I'm putting out. In this video, like I said, we're going to go over the new Streamlight TLR7 HL-X. This weapon-mounted light has only been out for a handful of months now, and I finally decided to add a weapon-mounted light to my Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 compact. I never had a light on it. I figured there was really no need. There was no need to add any extra bulk, and you know, especially when I was new to carrying every day, I just wanted something as concealable and comfortable as possible, and I figured adding a light on there was just not really necessary. Another thing I didn't really like at the time was when you buy a holster for a firearm, a handgun with a weapon mounted light on it, there is like a gap, as you can see here, in order for the light to kind of pass through, and it does kind of expose a little bit the trigger. And once again, when I was new to concealed carrying about a year or so ago, I was very, very concerned, and still am, of course, with the safety aspect of having a loaded gun in my pants at all times. Honestly, I just didn't feel the need to have a weapon mounted light. Plus, I also always carry a light on me as part of my everyday carry. This is another Streamlight product, a MicroStream USB. Now, when it comes to a weapon mounted light or a non-weapon mounted light on your carry pistol, it's not black or white. It kind of depends on your situation, right? Obviously, there's pros to it. Why not, right? Is the main reason, the main pro in regards to having a weapon mounted light. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And also, I heard this stat one time. I don't know the particular number off the top of my head, but it was something like 60 or 70% of altercations with a concealed carry weapon occur at nighttime. So, you know, after hearing that, I was like, screw it. Let's put a light on my concealed carry weapon that I carry pretty much every single day. Now, my first thought was to get the same light that I had on my Glock 19, and that was the TLR-7A, or they changed the name actually to the TLR-7 X. For the rest of this video, I'm just going to call it the TLR-7AX, okay? Just so you know. But once I started doing my research in regards to this new HL-X, it looked like it provided way more power, way more output for just a little bit more length. So I figured, why not? Why not get the upgraded version? So I did, and here's what we have on the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 compact, the TLR7 HL-X. Now, as you can see, there is a little bit of added length. It comes a little bit off of the barrel there. I think it's like 0.3 inches or something like that. We're gonna get to all the specs in just a little bit. But of course, the original one, the TLR-7AX, does, you know, provide a lot of output in a small and comfortable and concealable package and footprint, and I really have nothing negative to say about it at all. But if the HL-X can provide twice the amount of output for just a little bit more length, why not do that? So first, let's go over the features of this new HL-X model. First thing you should know, it is multi-fuel, so that means that you could either run the rechargeable battery that it comes with, or your standard CR123A battery. There are different output specs when it comes to each battery, and one of the two major improvements that Streamlight made on this HL-X model is the rechargeable battery. They call this battery the new SL-B9 rechargeable battery. It provides a ton of power to this light. The other change that they made was the face cap is longer. Now, the face cap does allow for longer reaching and tighter beam, according to Streamlight. It is also obviously IPX7 waterproof rated, and it's lightweight and compact just like the TLR-7A is. So the specs, like I said, are different if you're running it on the rechargeable battery or on the standard CR123A batteries. So on the rechargeable battery that it comes with, you're getting 1,000 lumens on this sucker, along with 22,000 candela. 22,000 candela, and the max beam distance is 297 meters, almost 300 meters. Now, the trade-off for that is the runtime. The runtime is only rated for half an hour, 30 minutes. So if you need more runtime, I would recommend maybe putting a regular battery in, a CR123A. So the CR123A battery in that HL-X Lite provides 500 lumens, which is the same as the TLR-7A, but it has 11,000 candela. So the candela goes in half and the lumens go in half, but you get a runtime of an hour and a half. And the distance, the beam distance is 210 meters. Now, the length of this HL-X right here is 2.9 inches and the weight is 2.88 ounces. Now, let's compare that to the specs of the original TLR-7 The TLR-7 provides 500 lumens, which is the same as the HL-X on your standard battery, but the candela is only 5,000 candela with a beam distance of only 140 meters, but it does run for an hour and a half. The length is 2.58 inches and the weight is 2.4 ounces. So the length is only 0.32, I believe, inches longer on the HL-X, and the weight is 0.48 ounces heavier on the new model, the HL-X. So for 0.4 ounces and 0.3 inches, you get twice the amount of lumens and you have like 4 times the amount of candela. Pretty good trade-off in my opinion. Now there is kind of some backward compatibility with these things. I was messing around with them earlier before making this video, and you can actually swap face cap, which was a big improvement on this light, as well as swap the battery as well. So if you already have the TLR-7 X and you just want a little bit more output, you can get that rechargeable battery, but like I said, you will lose on runtime. And of course, both of these lights are IPX7 waterproof rated. Now, will the TLR-7 HL-X totally replace the TLR-7 X in the marketplace? In my opinion, the answer is yes, because you're getting 2 times the amount of lumens and 4 times the amount of candela for only, what, 0.3 inches longer and 0.4 ounces heavier. I think that is an amazing trade-off and an amazing value. Now, the only thing is the TLR-7 X is cheaper. I think on Amazon and stuff, the TLR-7 X is about $130 to $140, and the TLR-7 HL-X is maybe $170 to $180 or something like that. I'll put a link, affiliate links to both of those in the description box down below if you want to check it out and support the channel. But yeah, I do think that the HL-X is going to be the better product, because the only negative, honestly, in my opinion, I wouldn't even say the length and the weight is a negative at all. It's barely a difference, but the runtime is one negative, but you could just put your standard battery in and get the same runtime as the HL-X and still get twice the amount of candela that the 7X is providing. Holster options for a new product of any kind take some time, and the HL-X is still a pretty new product. But I know for sure the T-Rex Arms holsters do have the HL-X as an option on all of their holsters. And just recently, only like a week or two ago, Tier 1 Concealed now added the HL-X to, I believe, all of their holsters, if not the most popular. Now it seems like the HL-X is overtaking the 7X when it comes to compatibility with holsters. If you already have a TLR-7 X, should you upgrade? Well, that's really up to you. You could just get the rechargeable battery for a little bit more power. You still wouldn't have that face cap that adds a lot of candela, but it would be an upgrade for sure on the AX. Also, you need to know that the HL-X Lite does not fit per se into a 7AX holster unless the end of it is open. So I have a holster here. This is for my Glock 19 with the TLR-7A. It will not work on this holster without cutting it. Let me get this to focus here for you. You see the end is not open. It's a bit closed off. So it would not fit in this holster, but all I'd have to do to make it fit is cut those little inward folds in, and I don't think it would do anything structurally or whatever to the holster at all. So are they compatible with each other, yes or no? I mean, I guess the TLR-7AX will fit into one for the HL-X, but not vice versa without some cutting. Some holsters already come with an open end. That's quite possible as well, and in that case, it would fit. Now let's compare it to the big bad boy that all the tactical guys on YouTube like, and that is the X300 Ultra. This is the Ultra, not the Turbo, just so you know. Now, obviously, this is a much bigger light, of course. It may not look like it because it's on a big Glock 34, which is about even with the barrel there. But it's huge. It's much bigger than something like this. But if you look at the specs, it's not much different. They both have 1,000 lumens. The candela is about the same as well. The X300 Ultra has, I believe, 11,300 candela, and the TLR-7 HL-X has 11,000 candela, so basically the same. The beam distance in meters is about 213 meters. But the biggest difference when it comes to the X300 Ultra, when it comes to performance-wise, is the runtime. You're getting all of those lumens and all that candela with still 1.25 hours runtime compared to the, what did I say, half an hour runtime on the HL-X with the rechargeable battery. That is a huge difference, and that's why I would recommend still using the X300 Ultra for something duty-related, where the HL-X, as well as the 7AX, are more suitable for concealed carry weapons, in my opinion. Once again, the trade-off, though, is obviously the size of this light. The size of this light is much, much bigger than the HL-X. You could see here, it's just much bigger. I mean, the length of the X300 is 3.76 inches. That compares to the HL-X, which is 2.9 inches. And the weight on the HL-X is 2.88 ounces. And the X300 is 4 full ounces. So 1.12 ounces more, and about what, 0.85 or something inches longer. Big difference. But if it's a duty weapon, who cares, right? If you don't have to conceal it. And I don't know too many people that are concealed carrying a Glock 34 with an X300 on it. Anyway, but if you're out there, let me know in the comment section down below. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, let me know what you think in the comment section down below about this new HL-X model. Is it totally going to replace the TLR-7 X in the marketplace? Let me know what you think in that comment section down below. Let me know what you think about weapon-mounted lights on concealed carry weapons in general. Is it a must-have? Because why not? Or maybe there's more cons than pros to you in your position, your opinion. And if you like this content, you will love my custom firearms related playlist. I'll put a link to that in the description box down below, as well as up in the corner right here. So definitely check that out. And I appreciate you guys tuning in as always, and I will see you next time.